Welcome to Let's Talk Energy, a new weekly podcast from Rystad Energy. I'm your host, Brenner.
This is the marketing we should do because we are selling content and we can only be visible through content. So this is exactly the right way to go.
Oh, well done, guys.
Yeah, you enjoy Laura?
No, thank you. It's a thing.
It's meant to be very a celebration and a big thank you to the entire team that's been behind. And really, it takes a village to come up with a podcast. And I think a few people told us it would be too hard, too costly, not possible, we didn't have the skills. We proved them wrong.
We've been talking about it for a few years now, and now I think we have the right team, the right host for it. I think we wanted a format that was a little bit more intimate.
We want to give listeners to have a seat at the table with our analysts, to have a more conversational access to our data and our insights.
Podcast is a highly impactful channel to connect with our audiences. We also see it as a very good opportunity to build awareness and visibility in the market, as well as establishing thought leadership.
The other, it's really for everyone. Either don't know us and want to be educated, but also entertain around the topics of geopolitics, economy, energy.
Energy markets move very fast, probably even more so now than ever before. At a time where there's so much uncertainty and so much news, it really should cut through a lot of noise.
It was a true collaboration with the other teams, especially from a brand team perspective, the visual identity, the sound, the music, and the look of feel for the podcast launch.
You're going to learn, you're going to be entertained, you're going to also get to know who our experts are across the world. Like all these sort of things, I think we need to start having almost a pre-editorial meeting. Maybe we could do like be careful. So if you look at this is the week. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And it's a little bit when do we start plotting the ideas. Laura, super producer, then gets to find these people and we start recording, editing, and then we aim to drop on a Wednesday. So that's going to work.
And we know it's going to be sort of quite a challenge and quite a time pressure to sort of hit these marks every week, but we love a challenge and
love a challenge.
Exactly.
I think it's a good point to already start thinking if we take like very like OPEC story or even tariffs and we have educate, entertain, convert.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like each episode should have a part of each.
Hi, Laura, working on the podcast.
Yes, coming. Noah has been helping us to create that vibe and that identity from New York. We are working in these small details as well, how it will be his style and the style of the podcast. We have been scouting the meeting rooms in Rystad Energy headquarters to see which is the best light and the best vibe for this. We are very ready to go live soon.
We wanted to go with a host-led design for the artwork and putting people first. It also resonates really well with Rystad Energy's values.
The logo is very simple. There are 3 dots. The 3 dots is a common trait shared by our sub-brands. In this context, the dots represent amplification, amplifying voices and insights from Rystad Energy.
We want to have something that pops, but at the same time kind of keeps us close to our brand guidelines.
Paint, like I said, I can color at any time and start over, which kind of leads into this slide, August 25th.
So this is a week editorial meeting. So some of the input that we would hear and on that Wednesday we could bring to the Thursday, and on Thursday together as a troop. Back the where's the camera? Ownership is maybe more important, but that's my view.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
The blue background definitely has the vast majority then.
And we decided that the music style was modern electronic instrumental pop. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is the one, but it was easier for us to listen the different kind of like intros and music.
This is Let's Talk Energy, an inside look at the dynamics shaping the global energy narrative. I'm Brenner. Let's start talking. This is Let's Talk Energy, an inside look at the dynamics shaping the global energy narrative. I'm Brenner.
We are aligned because the top 3 are our favorite.
We are aligned.
I'm Brenner. Let's start talking.
And this is the love line from Rystad Energy.
We're going to meet with Både, who is the production company behind the podcast. Very exciting. Andreas and Olav are from Både, our production company that we're partnering with for the podcast. Kind enough to come in today to give us their expertise on a few items.
Göran, our founder, he's hobby are the globes.
Oh, really?
And we wanted to make one globe with the energy logo.
Yeah. That's because I like his room better. You can turn off the AC, the air, in certain areas. But when, like for instance, if you wanted, you can't just turn off this office. You'd have to turn off the whole floor. Yeah, it went really well. They are the podcast experts in their field. So it was good to hear from them about sort of visuals, branding, music choice, and all of that. We covered a lot of ground, so it was great to hear their expert take on it.
And it's starting to feel very real.
We are going to see Noah recording of the intro, outro transitions.
Minute and 18 seconds, and that includes like a few seconds at the start, so maybe 1 minute 10. I think it's too long for the trailer.
I kind of lost the message.
Yeah.
And I knew the message because we work on that.
Yes, we wrote the message.
Exactly. But I got like when he said like, we got you.
Yeah.
We on it.
It's a bit more casual.
Yes.
Yeah. It's too low. It needs to be an eye level. It needs to be an eye level with him.
Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform to get a 30-minute dose of cutting-edge energy analysis in your feed each and every week.
I love the way he transforms with the sweater. It's more like relaxed, more like confident.
It's more like approachable.
Yes.
Yeah. Just meeting about editorial plans and trying to map out some episodes. We're still sort of maybe in the early stages of that process. We want to get a feel for what topics we're going to cover and when, because we have some big events coming up in September. So we want to make sure that we're doing them justice and making sure that we're hitting all the right marks without sort of losing that newsworthiness. We're going to do a bit of a mock setup just to try test it out, see how the lighting is and see how everything's working.
We are checking the lights. We received today the panels. We received the microphone and the camera that will be giving us the best visual quality possible.
Very excited to start recording. It's beginning to feel very real.
Our offices in London, Beijing, Houston, and New York have received their podcast kit.
All right, we're here in New York, setting up the studio for the podcast. Let's see what we've got. Bit of a very quickly put together ad hoc podcast studio. Welcome to the New York studio, and welcome to Let's Talk Energy. Let's get started.
Hi.
Hey, I'm not you, but I'm preparing for you.
No, it's okay.
I look very orange.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the light. I think it would
be this.
Yeah. Then we might have to redo the artwork.
Okay.
So now it's downloading. Wait, I am keeping the momentum.
I'm excited to have you all with us, so let's go ahead and get started.
I'm so impressed, honestly. The light, it looked cozy in this big room.
The lights are really like top notch.
How did you experience the whole process, Noah?
No, I mean, it was really good. It was really smooth. I mean, I was just interested to see definitely the cut and just see how it goes back and forth.
Noah is fantastic. But seriously, it's been great to work with all of you. That's the result of teamwork.
Amazing.
We made a team.
So I
change it. Yeah. We'll make it correct.
Most importantly, don't forget to join us next week on Let's Talk Energy.
We filmed episode 2 with Yarnd. It feels very professional with our friends from Både. Yeah, it was a great conversation and excited to see the finished product.
It was just incredibly fun to be able to sit down and have an interesting conversation with somebody that's obviously thought about these topics. I think anytime you can talk to somebody who's got that level of knowledge, but also kind of that vision is really interesting. Are only intensifying. So what comes next for the largest Western energy companies? I have Olga Savenkova, head of Rystad Energy's.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun.
The cake just arrived.
Ready to cut the cake?
Yes, I feel like this is an honor.
So explain your role into this whole project.
I'm the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
Really impressed with how this got out of the gate, not looking like a first-time podcast for our company.
In terms of content, we want to keep it accessible to people that maybe aren't energy experts. You all, people that will be guests at some point, have a role to play in that, and of course Noah is also an excellent person to bridge that sort of expert voice.
This is us. This is our colleagues.
I think this has been an extremely successful launch so far. The effort that's been put in by the team has been absolutely outstanding.
It's been a privilege to work on this project.
This is the marketing we should do because we are selling content and we can only be visible through content. So this is exactly the right way to go. Just the beginning of a great journey.
Be careful.
Yay! Elliot, great.
We hope you enjoyed listening to today's, and each week we'll dive into the most pressing topics in.
Okay, bye. Speaking a moment. Now the second one for this.
The issue. Why can't I say that?
Everything's moving fast.
It's a team.
So much fun.